forward, and then back, forward and back. Hi, welcome to the end of the week. Just getting a couple of kilometers in because I've got the time and the weather's great. So I'm off on the bigger wheel again, just the V13, same things and just different places, or not really, same place. Just going down to the practice track to smash a couple of laps and just keep it fun and keep it fast. You know, I can get down there and get a bit of speed up. I'm running darkness bot just on the phone, and that's that first alarm kicking in. I've got 3 alarms set up, so I'll just chat about the wheel, the app, the things and the stuff. If you got time and you want to watch, come along. I'll talk about my wheel settings and what I've done as we go. I might just chat a little bit just about the fun of it, you know. That's what it's about for me at the moment. That's what I've been doing anyway, and just reminded me, looking back at the footage I had, what a versatile thing it is. Wheeling and being able to switch it up with different wheels for different things, and even getting one wheel that'll cover all those different things, and you can just go out and have some fun. If you've got 10 minutes or so, come along, we'll chat, have some fun. Yeah, so I'm still having fun every time I'm on my wheel. I was doing the maths. People keep saying how expensive it is, and it is. And I'm sort of weighing those costs up a little bit by, you know, I've got 2,000 odd kilometers on the wheel, and I think I was talking to my wife about how much that would cost us in the car, and it's at least $500. So, you know, bringing that price down a little bit already just by using the wheel. And then I guess if you're going to add in some fitness classes and psychology for the headspace, you know, there's ways you can justify the price anyway. Well, for me it's still going, and it's going strong. I've had absolutely no problems with my wheel. I've gotten really used to the weight, but stepping from the V11 and then back onto this, you know, you forget that size. Checked over the wheel, and I'm super impressed to see that everything is held up. You know, on the V11, it does leak on my suspension, and you know, that causes a lot of trouble to adjust. So I'm really appreciating the fact that this wheel, it just holds up with that suspension first of all, and then it doesn't need adjusting. Every single time I've gone to check the chambers in this wheel, the PSI has held from the last time I pumped it up. That's super impressive. But I took things up from 150 I had in the chambers, and now I've taken that up to 200 PSI for this roll. You know, I think the best way to find what you like is to just adjust it, ride for a while, and then adjust it again. So I've been rolling with a really light suspension, lots of rebound and not much air in the chambers. So to mix that up, I got my orange tool, put that in and twisted it all the way clockwise as far as it would go. And that's to reduce the rebound so it's less pogo. I wanted a solid sort of feel. And then I put 200 in the chambers to stiffen that up. And it's a really solid suspension. It's not that sort of cush that you get from the S22 or the Sherman S, light and springy, but the V13 is just a solid suspension. You sort of sometimes don't even notice it's there, but it's definitely there, and it's eating up, you know, all those bumps. So yeah, you know, loving that, and it's feeling good, nice and solid. So I'm just pushing myself and trying to play with the wheel and the wheel settings. So I've adjusted things there as well. And I was just rolling with 85% hardness, and I had brake assist on 100%, and I had acceleration assist on 85%, and you can see that work on those low shots that I do. You can really see that those assists come in when I'm using those low camera angles, and you can see the wheel just slightly tilting forwards and back. You know, that's those assists at work, and I've learned to like them. It just helps shift this heavier wheel along, and yeah, the weight's fine now. I'm actually really loving it, and I can get it and flick it and give it a good lean and push those speeds. And yeah, I'm just still learning the wheel. It's like I did with the V11, just feeling it and feeling how it is and interacts, and yeah, I can push it the right way, I think. And so far so good. Yeah, so anyway, my wheel's all good. I'm still enjoying things, and every day you can just go and, you know, mix it up a little bit and test your skills, push yourself to just get down to a place where you can practice, local car park or netball court. You find once you sort of force yourself and you're out there back on your wheel, you just smile again, put some music on in your helmet and just have a blast. You know, remember, it's just fun, isn't it? It's not just commuting. And I think the beauty of the wheels, and the thing that I really didn't expect when I got into EUCs, was how much, you know, how many things one wheel could do. And maybe I just picked the right wheel to start out on with the V11, and then stepping it up to the V13. They've both got suspension, you know, a good amount of torque, a good speed, good safety. So I've been really lucky, and all of those things have allowed me to grow. And as I've grown, I've started to jump into new things, learning to, you know, go over some trails and some stairs, do a jump or two, hold on and lock myself in and just pick up my skills. And I'm still growing with the wheels, both of them. V11, it's getting me to go down and do the backwards practice. V13, it's just about speed and building up those leg muscles, be able to maneuver that big wheel. I can then transition into some of those skills on the little wheel, and just mixing it up between the two wheels also keeps both of your skills. It's a different skill set. I was chatting to some guys in a forum here, you know, mentioning you go from the smaller wheel back to the large V13, and it does feel like a truck for, you know, a couple of kilometers, and then you pick it up again and remember, and then you go down to your smaller wheel and you're over maneuvering, and you know, you don't want to overpower it because you're used to that bigger weight. So being able to adapt between a couple of wheels is a decent skill to have. So I'm just keeping it fun. I'm just getting back onto the wheel as much as I can, and remembering why I got a wheel, and it was to just go out and have a bunch of fun. So I've been blasting through trails one day. In night time I'll go out and try to do some speed runs, a bit of sort of light circuit work in a car park, and then I go out, you know, do my backwards practice and just my local stuff at the local park. I've still been trying to push myself at the pump track, and you know what, I'm nearly getting the feel of the V13 enough to pick it up, and it kind of floats a little bit now. So I'm managing, you know, every day to find something great about the wheels. They're holding up, allowing me to do it. I'm just getting more and more stoked with my choice for wheels. But I do want more. I want them all. So I kind of feel like I'm still missing a mid-range. So everything's holding up. Using the same old gear. Things are great. So I found out that there's a release date for the Adventure. And they've said that I could just mention it's coming in September, so that's great news. It's good to see at the moment you've got the Extreme from Begode, which looks amazing. It looks a fantastic wheel. I would love to get to have a roll on that. You know, the pattern's out now and that's selling out here. I haven't managed to even have a look at one. And then the Sherman S. So these trail wheels. And then with the adventure coming in September, the extremes just started to hit. Yeah, upgraded V13, upgraded V11. So plenty to see. I'm going to try to get a hold of some wheels, or at least keep talking about these ones when they come along. If you want to, really appreciate the support as we keep doing this. Cheers, you have a good day, have a good weekend. See you next time. Bye.